Every family benefits from adopting healthy habits together. See our top 10 healthy habits for kids to find out which ones you've already achieved and which ones to adopt as your next goal on your path to a healthier family. Everyone wants their kids to be healthy and happy, but sometimes that end goal can feel overwhelming. So we're breaking down that big goal into 10 manageable habits that your family can focus on to help you raise healthy kids. In case 10 things sounds like a lot to remember, here's more good news. You're probably already implementing a few of these habits. Take a look at the 10 most important healthy habits for kids. 10 most important healthy habits for kids. Make half your meals fruits and vegetables. This is our number one recommendation. Kids who eat fruits and veggies at every meal fill up on high fiber, high nutrient foods in the right portions. And don't worry if your picky eaters aren't biting yet. Keep serving balanced meals and modeling healthy eating. Reduce added sugars. The average child gets 16% of their total calories from added sugars, a whopping 10 teaspoons per day. Added sugar has been linked to childhood obesity, chronic diseases, behavior problems, and more. Keep this number between 0 to 5%. See 50 low-sugar snack ideas here. Vary proteins. Protein is vital to children's growing brains and bodies, and variety matters. Seafood, poultry, lean beef, eggs, dairy, beans, peas, nuts, and seeds are all good protein sources to include it in a child's diet. Practice good oral hygiene. Teaching kids to brush their teeth twice a day from a very young age will help prevent cavities, tooth decay, and gum disease. Keeping your mouth healthy also includes eating less sugary foods, especially choosing water over juice and soda. Choose whole grains. Whole wheat, brown rice, oatmeal, and even popcorn are all whole grain foods that deliver fiber and B vitamins in addition to an energy boost. Stick to 4 meals per day. Kids who are allowed to graze can have a reduced appetite and less desire to try new foods. It's okay for children to get hungry between meals. When mealtime comes, they'll have a heartier appetite for the nourishing dinner you serve. Prioritize sleep. With today's busy schedules, a solid sleep routine can be hard to stick to. But kids who get the recommended amount of sleep for their age are healthier physically, mentally, and emotionally. Limit highly processed foods. Many healthy foods like whole grain bread and peanut butter are processed. Quote, you don't need to avoid these foods, but do try to limit highly processed foods, which include artificial dyes, preservatives, refined fats and flours, and added sugars. Strive to cook from scratch using whole ingredients. Drink water. Kids don't need sweetened drinks. Sugar-sweetened beverages have been blamed for many of the health problems plaguing children today, including childhood obesity. These beverages also replace foods that have nutrients and fiber, which children need to grow. Stick to the good stuff. Water. Play hard, especially outdoors. When kids spend part of each day engaging in physical play outside, they enjoy better sleep, a stronger body, better mental health, and improved focus at school. Be adventurous. One of the best gifts you can give your kids is a sense of culinary adventure. Train their taste buds to enjoy many different flavors, not just sugar, fat and salt. People who eat a wide variety of foods are more likely to get all the nutrients they need. Remember, a child may have to try a food up to 10 times before they enjoy it. So don't give up on their first try. A good tactic is to tell your kids that when they try new foods, it's a sign that they're growing up. Praise them when they try new things. Another great idea is to encourage them to try samples at the deli or supermarket. Kids will try all sorts of foods if they're fun and exciting. Take them grocery shopping and let them choose a new healthy food. Serve it with foods they already love, and they may love the new food too. Don't shy away from giving them exotic foods either. I have seen 4-year-olds munching on all sorts of treats, including baby spinach leaves with sliced pear, blue cheese and quince paste. Most kids don't like bland foods, they simply like what's familiar. If they can eat salty crisps, they can easily handle something like feta cheese. Eat 5 or more colors a day. All the vibrant colors in fruit and vegetables come from natural plant chemicals that have healthy effects on our bodies. Different colors have different effects, so it's good to eat a variety of different colors each day. If the only color your child likes is tomato sauce red, then this may be the food habit to work on changing. Growing herbs and vegetables at home is fun and teaches children where food comes from. If you have fruit trees, a vegetable garden, or even a few pots of herbs, involve your children or grandchildren in planting, watering, weeding and, most importantly, eating. A child may leave behind peas and carrots on the plate, or tell you they hate tomatoes, but chances are they will at least take a little bite if they have pulled the carrot from the ground, prized the peas from their pod, or watched the tomato plant grow tall and produce fruit. It's amazing how much better they'll think food tastes if they have just plucked it from the earth. 3. Drink water. Buy your children a cool water bottle or two, and encourage them to take them wherever they go. Make water the drink of choice at mealtimes, and keep juice and other sweet drinks as sometimes food, not everyday food. While juice has valuable nutrients and gives a concentrated energy boost for active, growing children, all kids should go for water first when they are thirsty, not sugar-sweetened drinks. Talk to them about how their body needs plenty of water to grow, play and learn. Demonstrate it to them by putting a sponge in some water and compare it to a dried-out sponge. When little bodies and brains are dehydrated, results like headaches, muscle cramps and feeling sluggish and general crankiness are common. Not good news when they're on the sports field or in class. 4. Eat breakfast. If the healthy habit of eating a good breakfast in the morning isn't firmly established at a young age, it can slide into non-existence as they become young adults and move out on their own. Late-night meals, stomachs recovering from a night out on the town, milk left on the bench overnight, and the trade-off between more sleep and breakfast can make a double-shot coffee on the way to work or university more attractive. Even if it's just a banana and a glass of milk, teach your children that some food in their stomach in the morning kick-starts the body, making it easier to be healthy, happy and full of lasting energy throughout the day. 5. Listen to your tummy. If you don't eat your dinner, you can't have any ice cream. Although children are born with the ability to stop eating when they are full, parents concerned about whether their kids have eaten the right foods and enough of them often override this natural regulating mechanism. However, letting them stop when they say they are full can mean whining requests for biscuits an hour later, or a 5 a.m. wake-up call for breakfast. Teach children to listen to their tummies and ask themselves both quantity and quality questions. Is my tummy full? Will I feel sick if I eat those extra biscuits? The goal here is to make children aware of the many cues around them enticing them to eat, even if they are not hungry. Just because they are at the movies or passing the food hall at the shopping center, do they really need to eat? Are they really hungry? Give them the opportunity to keep and develop their ability to sense fullness by letting them determine when to stop eating. 6. Eat slowly. As a nutritionist, I spend my professional life telling people to slow down and enjoy their food, then find myself telling the kids to hurry up and eat at home. Eating slowly is great for weight control, both now and in the future, and a fantastic way to show kids that it takes about 20 minutes for the message that they are full to get from their stomachs to their brains. As much as we would love our children to finish their meal in minutes rather than hours, it's much more important that they learn to slow down and chew their food properly. Encourage them to savor their food and make it a habit to sit with them while they eat dinner, preferably eating dinner with them. Chatting to them while they eat makes dinner an enjoyable social activity. Besides, it's difficult to talk with your mouth full, so kids will be encouraged to eat more slowly. 7. Enjoy cooking. Children are more likely to become discerning, adventurous eaters if they know how to cook. Give children their own aprons, it's half the fun of cooking, and let them help you regularly on small tasks in the kitchen. Buy a kid's cookbook for inspiration, and, as they get older and become more confident, let them cook dinner once a week. If the thought of kids in the kitchen sounds like a recipe for disaster, enroll them in school holiday cooking classes. The box below outlines what cooking tasks kids are capable of at every age. What can kids cook at which age? Kids can begin to help in the kitchen at a very young age. Involving them from the beginning will help foster a lifelong interest in and preparing healthy food. 0-1 year. Sit the baby where he or she can see you while you cook. Talk to them about the food and show them what you are doing. While they may not understand, they are forming pictures of what is normal for parents to do in the kitchen. 1-3 years. Involve them as much as possible. Give them plastic bowls, wooden spoons, plastic sets of cutters and Play-Doh to use. As they get older and their motor skills become more refined, let them stand on a chair and pour pre-measured ingredients into a bowl. They can also help clear napkins and placemats from the dinner table. 3-5 years. Preschoolers can spread margarine, peanut butter or jam using a blunt knife. They can tear up lettuce for a salad, stir together ingredients, wash fruit and vegetables and help mash potatoes. They can also help set and clear the table. 5-10 years. Primary school-aged kids can use hand egg beaters, whisks and sifters. They can measure ingredients and mix them in the right order. Since their reading skills are improving, they can start to read recipes. This is a good time to buy a kid's cookbook. Close supervision of all food preparation will still be necessary. 10+ years. Kids have sufficient motor and coordination skills to start chopping, peeling, grating and using the stove. Supervision will still be necessary to start with, but this will lessen as they get older. 8. Sit at the table to eat. There's a time to play, a time to work, a time to rest, and a time to eat. All too often the time to eat gets lost in the shuffle. We eat dinner in front of the TV, we wolf down lunch at our desk at work, and we grab snacks on the run. Train your children to focus on food when it's mealtime. This means eating regular meals and sitting at the table with no distractions. It not only reduces snacking and the risk of choking as you run around with food in your mouth, it also teaches social skills such as table manners, how to use cutlery, and how to wait your turn to talk. Eating together is good for your mental health. U.S. researchers found that families who regularly sit down to meals together have children who tend to have higher self-esteem, interact better with their peers, show higher resilience in the face of adversity, and know more about their family history. Research from Harvard University found that families who eat together are twice as likely to eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, consume less fried food and sugary drinks, and have diets higher in a host of nutrients, including fiber, calcium, iron, folate and vitamins B6, B12, C and E9. Choose healthy snacks. How many times have you seen a child stare into the fridge or pantry and tell you that there's nothing to eat, despite it being full of food? These days, most of us are so used to reaching for chips or some Chochi biscuits when we feel like nibbling, that they're all we see in the cupboard. But these sorts of snacks tend to be low on nutrients and high in kilojoules. Instead, stock your house with healthier snacks like fruit, air-popped popcorn, unsalted nuts and yogurt, and don't forget to show the kids what a portion should look like, so they know how much they should be eating. 10. Be active. Regular exercise, whether it's organized sport or free play, is a vitally important habit to instill in your children. It keeps them fit, builds strong bones, tones muscles, burns energy and helps kids maintain a healthy weight. Television, your computers, video games, hours of homework and busy roads all conspire to keep our kids sitting instead of playing. In our sedentary society, it's more important than ever to get your kids into the habit of moving. Here are some ideas. Go cycling together. Walk with them to school or the shops whenever possible. Limit TV and computer time, or take them skating, swimming, bushwalking, or just head over to your local park for a play. 1. Wash hands frequently. Though this seems simple, it's a crucial step in ensuring hygiene for self and others. Teach your child to wash hands before and after every meal, every time they visit the washroom, after play, or touching objects lying on the floor or outside the house. 2. Brush twice a day. For very young kids, You may have to do this yourself, but get them into the habit of brushing twice, in the morning when they get up, and at night, before going to bed. Not doing so can cause cavities, plaque or tartar buildup, necessitating visits to the dentist's office, not to mention painful moments. 3. Bathing every day. This is one of the most important of good habits for kids. Bath your toddlers and very young kids yourself, and encourage them to bath on their own as they grow older. Tell them how, if they remain unwashed, they are inviting germs to cause illnesses. Teach them to clean various parts of the body, especially crevices. If they come back all sweaty and dirty after play, they should wash or bath, even if they have already bathed earlier in the day. Remember, children copy what adults do, especially their parents. The best way to teach healthy habits for kids is by doing them yourself. Set a good example for your children, and your job is half done.